Hi, my name is Kimberly Bragg-Armatrout. I work for IFAS Hillsborough County Extension office. Today I'm going to make egg bites using the air fryer. Hi, my name is Kimberly Bragg-Armatrout and I work for Hillsborough County Extension office. I am the health and nutrition agent here, and we're going to be making egg bites today. So we're going to be making them a little different. This is something that you can use an oven for. You'd set the oven to 400 degrees and put the egg bites in, but we're going to try our air fryer because this is a popular appliance that people are now using. So I thought maybe we'd go ahead and try that and see how quick we can get these done and make it a fast, healthy breakfast for ourselves. So what you're going to need is now again, this recipe can be modified to whatever you like. So I have modified this recipe a little bit, so it's kind of my own. So you're going to need some spray oil, and then you're going to have to get one of these for the air fryer. This is also something that you can use for the Instant Pot as well, and it's got multiple uses, but I like to use it for my eggs. And then this is something else that you might want to get, and it's something that you can put in and out of the air fryer so you don't burn yourself. And also for the Instant Pot as well. So it's a multiple use for different appliances. The other things we're going to need is some cooking spray, some cheese, some salt and pepper, some onion if you like onion, green onion, white onion, yellow onion, whichever helps you. And then I'm also going to put spinach in mine because I enjoy spinach. And we're going to need some eggs, of course. So these are the things that we need. Now, if you would like to use the whites of the eggs only, you can buy that separate and buy something that's a little healthier. But I'm going to use the regular egg today. So we're going to need 5 eggs. All right, so once you get the 5 eggs in your bowl, you're going to want to stir them up. Now, a lot of people put milk in them, which is fine. You can put a splash of milk. It's probably no more than a tablespoon of milk. You can add to it, or you can also use water, or you don't have to use anything at all, really. I'm going to use a splash of water, and I'm going to mix that up. And then I'm going to leave that on the side, and I'm going to go ahead and spray my egg dish, I'm going to call it. And then I'm going to go ahead and place my onions in there, equal amounts and equal, ones. You can also, what's really nice about this is you have the option to leave onions out of some if you don't like onions or have family members that don't like onions. I'm going to go ahead and put my spinach in there as well. Now you can also put tomatoes in here. You can put peppers in here. So there's lots and lots of options, and that's another reason why I like them, because my family, we all like something a little different. Sometimes I'll make 2 for each of us, and I'll put different things in them. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the cheese in. Now the reason why you want to put everything again on the bottom, because it helps fill up space, and then it's going to be easier for you to fill it with the egg. Now the recipe says to use about a 1/4 cup of cheese. Try to find a low-fat cheese if you want to eat a little healthier. This particular one is not, but you can find them and utilize that lower fat. So in the eggs, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper. Again, don't go too heavy on it. Just enough to get a little bit of flavor. You can also put some garlic salt in there if you like, paprika, some other different flavors as well. So then you're just going to fill them egg up and try not to fill it all the way to the rim. Try to leave a little head space there because they are going to puff up. All right. Once you have them done, you're going to go ahead and set your air fryer to 375. So now that the egg bites are filled, we're going to go ahead and stick them into the air fryer. And I already had it on the little stand, which made it very easy for me. Just going to lift it up and put it in. And they just kind of fall in there with the egg bite container. Then we're going to stick it into the air fryer. And we're going to set it on 12 minutes. We're going to probably check it though before that, but the recipe, most people say they go ahead and do it for 12 minutes. So we'll start it for 12 minutes. So while this is cooking, I'd like to share with you, this is a round air fryer. And a lot of people really like these because they're, usually fill up pretty good. They can hold a lot of things in them. So people do like them. And this was kind of one of the first ones that came out. Then we have another one bite, but this is a square one. And I like it because of the fact that you can put things inside and they fit better. You know, you can put a casserole dish in there, a square casserole dish, things like that. So it's going to fit a little bit easier in there. So, so this is an option for you as well. So you can have a round one or a square one. But then there's also ones that look like little toaster ovens, and those are also nice too. But those are for people that are cooking usually a lot more food or bigger casseroles and things like that. Now, the other thing about making these egg bites for for breakfast, you can make them for a snack, but they hold a lot of protein, right? Eggs have a lot of protein in them, so they are a really nice snack or breakfast to get your day going. And again, with all the different things that you can substitute with and adding lots of vegetables, it's going to be a very healthy choice. Eggs have iron in them, they have vitamin B6, they have vitamin D, they have magnesium, so they have a lot of really good nutrients, and then you're on top of it, you're adding all those wonderful vegetables to that dish. So that's why this would be a very healthy breakfast. So now the eggs have been in there for 12 minutes and they are ready to come out. So we are going to put them over here. The great thing about the handles is in the air fryer is that it's easy to pull them out and then go ahead and you can place them on your plate, or you can go ahead and take the egg dish out, and it's not hot where it's going to burn anything, so you can keep that on your counter. And then you can either pop them out or you can use the fork and you can just take them out like that. So they've come out and they come right out, very easy. So you can still do this recipe even if you don't have an air fryer. You can use your traditional oven. You can use a cupcake tin. You pour all the ingredients in there and spray it just like you would do this egg bite. And you can put it in the oven for 400 degrees for 20 minutes. And if they're not done in 20 minutes, you can use your fork to insert it to see if it comes out clean. And if it doesn't, you can cook it additional 3 minutes in intervals until it is completely done. Thank you again for joining me in Kim's Kitchen, and I hope you enjoy this egg bite recipe that you can do for you and your family at home.